right, so today we're going to talk about wrist conditions and how wrist conditions affect the club face. Your average amateur has an open club face at impact, causing the ball to start right and go right as well. How do we prevent that? Well, it all starts with our wrist conditions. Like I said, your average amateur has an open club face at impact. If you look at my wrist, if I come down and I have an open club face, my wrist is cupped, causing that club face to be open. If it's neutral, it's going to be more square to my target, and if it's bowed, it's going to be closed, causing the ball to go left. So how do we get better wrist conditions? It all starts in the top of our backswing. So in the top of your backswing, a lot of amateurs have a cupped wrist. What does that look like from this angle? Go up to the top. As you can see, my wrist is cupped, the club face is open. If I was to just turn my body, it's gonna be wide open. We wanna be able to have wrist conditions so from the top, all we have to do is turn our body and not move the wrist, and the club is square. So how do we accomplish that? Well, we want more of a flat wrist or a bowed wrist at the top of our swing. So when we get up to the top of our swing, instead of feeling it cupped, I would like to have you feel like you're bowed and just rotating to square that club face up at impact. So a good drill for your average amateur to do is just to go up to the top of the swing, check their wrist conditions, making sure they're flat or bowed. And then from there, all they're feeling is coming down, not moving the wrists at all, and seeing how they can square that club face up. Another good drill is from the top, even if you have a cupped wrist, you want to feel like from the top of your swing, you're creating a reverse throttle motion on the way down. Reverse throttle. So if you're hitting a throttle, you're going this way, you're cupping the wrist. We want reverse throttle to feel like on the way down to the ball, even if you have a cupped wrist at the top, you're closing that club face coming down to the ball. So if you're having a problem with the ball going right or the ball going left, you can adjust your wrist conditions accordingly. If the ball's going left, you're coming down and you're really snapping that wrist through. We really want to feel like the wrists are being more quiet, the hands are being more quiet, and we're getting the wrist into a flat or cupped position if the ball's going left, coming down. If the ball's going right, on the way down, you want to feel like you're bowing that wrist. We need to have more of a bow, getting that club face to close more, squaring it up at impact. So check your wrist conditions, go up to the top of your swing without being conscious of it, look at it, make sure that it's either flat or bowed. We don't want it to be cupped. That's a no-no. If it is cupped, on the way down, you just want to feel like you're reverse throttling. And as you can see, what that does to my club face, it starts squaring it up on the way down. So check your wrist conditions. Make sure that you're not having a cupped wrist. If you do, feel like you're reverse throttling it. Try and get to a flat position at the top. If anything, feel like it's a little bowed. That way you can just turn and burn, baby. Turn that body and burn through that ball. Hope those tips help. Try those out at the range, try those drills, and follow 4 Fanatics for more.